Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Saturday workout. We are going to begin Murph prep season. We never stopped Murph prep. We're just giving it a name now, all right? So it's just going to be a longer and body weight oriented workout for today. So let's begin with 3 rounds through, 200-meter jog. We're gonna get some good upper body T-spine, lat, bicep warm up, and then some hip and ankle and low back warm up before we go into our movement specific stuff. So begin with the standing rotary reach. So my feet are about shoulder width apart, my hands pointed forward, palms touching, and I'm gonna draw one back like I'm drawing a bow and rotate and open my chest as far as I can on that side, and then right back to the beginning and then the other side. 8 reps on each side. Not rushing. I wanna see no momentum. I wanna see lots of squeezing of your scapular muscles, pulling your shoulder blades back and together as you do that rotary reach. The next one is seal to down dog to lizard step, right? So we'll start in the prone position, press up, stretch those abdominal muscles, seal, and then arch upward into the down dog. And then as I'm coming forward from the down dog, lizard step on the left side, back to down dog, lizard step on the right side. Then back to our seal. Okay, so that sequence is seal, down dog, lizard step 1, lizard step 2, and then back to the seal, okay? Get that 3 times through. After you have that sequence done, go ahead and set up and test 1 or 2 of the bodyweight movements that we will be performing today in the workout. So it is push-ups, it is pull-ups, it is air squats, and then today we're also adding lunges, just body weight and lunges. The only weight that you would add today after a few rounds would be a vest if you were intending to wear a vest, or if you would like to train with a vest, this is the time to do it, right? So for the push-ups, just basic movement standard here is my elbows are straight, my body's in a plank position. At the bottom, my head is still in line with my shoulders, my chest, my chin, my thighs are all just barely touching the ground, but I haven't released my brace, I haven't relaxed. And then I press back up to straight arms, right? So make sure as you go down, a lot of times we start to reach with our head towards the ground, right there, or we reach with our hips towards the ground, and either of those kind of breaks the plank. Right, so try to maintain that good plank position the whole time through. Our pull-ups are just our standard whatever pull-ups we are doing for conditioning. So these could be jumping pull-ups, they could be kipping pull-ups, they could be strict pull-ups with a band. But whatever we do, I want to start with my elbows totally straight and then finish with my chin over the bar, okay? And if you do a vest, the movement standards are exactly the same, right? Air squat, I begin standing tall with my feet slightly splayed out, shoulder width stance. At the bottom, I'd like to see the hip crease below the top of the knee, maintaining the lumbar arch and good weight pressure balanced in the foot so my heels are on the ground, and then squeeze and stand tall, knees stay in line with the toes the whole time, and the hips extend at the top, right? So when we do fast squats, we usually see the degradation happen at the ends of the range of motion. So either I don't go quite all the way down, or I go all the way down, but I don't stand all the way up, right? My hips are still flexed here. I gotta stand all the way tall, so vertical line from the shoulder all the way down to the heels. And we go over these basics when we go back to Murph prep, because they're the building blocks for everything else that we do, right? So I wanna make sure that we can do the basic things very, very, very well in order to progress ourselves towards the more complicated things, right? The lunges, the last one. So as I step forward, I'm just barely kissing that back knee to the ground. I like to see 90-degree angle on the front leg, 90-degree angle on the back leg, upright torso, and then stand back tall through the full extension of the hips, right? So what we see on lunges for faults is either I go down, I don't touch that back knee to the ground, right? Other things that people do is a heavy hands on your legs, right? So it's almost all arms pushing you out of the bottom position. Try to keep your hands off of your legs, and then a significant torso movement when I do it. So like I'll go down here, and then in order to get out of this position, I roll forward. I do this kind of lizard motion to get up off of that bottom position. I would rather you, if those are accommodations that you have to make in order to do bodyweight lunges, then I would rather you grab some type of assistance device like a band and hang it over the rig and use a little bit of assistance to do lunges in order to get you into a good position for the entirety of the workout, okay? All right, so here's the rep scheme for today. It's going to be 3 10-minute intervals with 2-minute breaks in between them, and the runs get longer and the sets get bigger as we go through those 3 intervals. So the first interval starts with a 400-meter run, and then until the 10-minute mark, you're just performing 3 pull-ups, 6 push-ups, 9 squats, and 12 walk-in lunges, right? So 3, 6, 9, 12. At the 10-minute mark, we rest. Everyone rests. 2 minutes will go by. At the 12-minute mark, then we're working from 12 to 22, so that's your second 10-minute block. But we're gonna start this one with a 600-meter run, and then you're gonna go 4, 8, 12, 16 for your rep counts. And then we're gonna rest at the 22-minute mark. At the 24-minute mark, after 2 minutes of rest, we're gonna do the final interval. And then it is a 800-meter run, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. And if you would like to wear a vest for a portion of the workout and then take it off, or if you get it in, you finish the first interval and you think you can do it with the vest, then put it on for the middle one and take it off for the last one. Use those 3 blocks to determine what you would like to do. But I know a lot of people are kind of on the fence. They like want to train with the vest, but they don't want to like slow themselves down too much. And that's okay. This is an AMRAP style workout, so you don't have to worry about like taking 2 hours to finish. You can just do it for 10 minutes, test it out. If it doesn't work, or if you hate it, then throw it out. Use no vest on the next one. Or if you find you like it, then stick with it, okay? But this is the time to start building those patterns into the way that we do bodyweight training, okay? That's it for today, it for this week. Hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you on Monday.